Hello everyone. Today I'm going to discuss the question answer of the Civics class 6 chapter 7 urban administrations. Hope all of you are doing very well. It's a very interesting thing as you all know about the your localities, your wards. Indeed, it is in your address also. But today we learn what it is. So it's a very small chapter, there's a very few questions, but yes, indeed, you need to understand the concepts. See, here it's written in the purple color. What you find, a city is much bigger than a village and more spread out. A city has crowded markets, many buses and cars, waters and electricity facilities, traffic control and hospitals. So from these lines, you can get two questions. That is, what is the difference between a city and village? And secondly, what makes a city different from a village? I hope you understand the questions. So it's a very good questions and you can get what is the difference between city and village. It's a for a 2 marks question or for a 1 marks question, so you will get this. And secondly, you will get what makes it different than village. So here is your answer. It's up to hospitals. Okay. So let's start with the story. Here you can read a beautiful story, how it started. There are no such questions in this paragraph. It's a story to start the concepts. Then here underline this line, that is Yasmin Khala just retired from municipal corporations. Underline this is very important for MCQ or fill in the blanks or any true false question answer, that is where is Yasmin Khala worked. So Yasmin Khala worked in dash. So this is your answer. That is Yasmin Khala worked in municipal corporation. Okay. And then the major question comes from the second paragraph. Here it is. That is, there is a big organization called the municipal corporations that takes care of street lights, garbage collections, water supply, keeping the streets and the market clean. So what types of or which type of function are taken care of municipal corporations? These are the main questions. So you can write it pointwise. First you can write start like that. The municipal corporation is a big organization that takes several functions or that takes several work, or that is such as you can write it pointwise, like one, care of street light, then the garbage collections, then is water supply, then is keeping the street and market clean, and next here it is that municipal schools are also there. So in below you will get the answer here, that it also runs schools, hospitals and dispensaries and makes garden and maintains them. We have a municipal park in our area and it is maintained by municipal corporations. So what is the function or which type of function are taken care of municipal corporations? Once again, I told you to start the questions, you have to mention that this is a big organization. Municipal corporation is a big organization. It can take several tasks such as street, all these pointers you can write this up to like this: the care of street light, second is garbage collection, third is water supply, fourth is keeping the streets and market clean, fifth is do around the schools and hospitals and dispensaries, and fifth is makes gardens and maintain them. Okay. Then here another, it underline the important line, that is municipal corporation in smaller town called municipal council. So you can get a twisted questions like this. Is municipal corporation and municipal councils both are same? Remember thing, municipal corporation and municipal council both are same, but it's in a big city it's called municipal corporation, in a smaller town it is called municipal council, but the functions are same. So if you get like they discuss the function of municipal council instead of municipal corporations, so don't get scared, the answer will be the same. Okay, so always remember these two things are same. Just look it carefully what is in the questions, whether it is mentioned municipal corporation or whether it is mentioned municipal council. Whatever mentioned in the questions, write that, that is either corporations or council, whatever mentioned, works are same. So I hope you can make your own notes with the help of this. Okay, and see, you can get some very basic 1 marks questions like differentiate between municipal corporations and municipal councils. Answer is same as you know. Okay. Now it's the normal questions, that is you can get, we will discuss it later. Before that, I will see here what is here. See, here you can get a line that is in page number 59, that is the city is divided into different wards and ward councillor get elected. This line, underline these lines, these are very important. That is the city is divided into different wards and ward councillors get elected. Underline this. That is, what are the responsibilities of a ward councillors? Give on examples. Here you can get the responsibilities of ward councillors. So the city is divided into wards and the ward councillor. So how ward councillors, different complicated decisions, complicated situations, solve the ward. Which type of questions you want to get? That question is when problems are within a ward, who will decide on issues and who will implement the solution to these issues? So which types of question? This is a very short answer type question and an answer is the word counselor. So the questions is carefully listen. The question is when the problems are within a ward, who will decide on issues and who will implement the solution to these issues? That is the ward counselors. And what, see, once again I told you that what are the responsibilities of ward counselors? Give some examples. So this is the questions answer. You can see here responsibilities of ward counselors. Like when the problems are within a ward, when the people who live in the ward can contact their counselors. For examples, if there are dangerous electrical wires hanging down, so you can write it, that is the responsibilities taken by the ward counselors. Okay, and you can write these things also, that is while the counselor committees and the counselor decides on issue, the commissioner and the administrative staff implement this. So your answer will be that the ward counselor, when the problems are within a ward, then the people who live in the ward can contact their counselors. For example, you can give that examples. And the next paragraph you will write, while the counselor committee and the counselor decide on issues, the commissioners and the administrative staff implement this. This is your complete answer. Okay. Now, again, if you get only think the what is the function of ward counselors, this is a different question, or what is the task by solved by the ward counselors. So then you have to write it pointwise like this. When the problems are within the ward, the people who live in the ward can contact their counselors. such as give an example, and then here this is, and then again you have to write below words. Like ward councillors meet and they make a budget and the money is spent according to the problem, and these ward councillor try and ensure that the particular demands of their wards are placed before the entire council, and this decision are taken implemented by the administrative staff. So how they work? Basically the question comes how the ward councillor work or solve an issues. So if the issues, you given examples and how they solve it, or what's the way they solve it. You can get in two-part questions like when the problems are within a ward, who will people approach? The people will approach to the ward councillors, and how they solve it. This is your answer, how they solve it. So first write these things, these lines, like after that you can write these lines, and then again you write these lines, that is what councillors and meet and take up to this administrative staff. This is your complete answer. I hope you will understand what I'm going to say. Like if a problem are come, then how they solve it. And here again I'll get a small questions, that is what is tax? See here underline, a tax is a sum of money that people pay to the government for the service of the government provides. People who own homes have to pay a property tax as well as taxes for water and other services. As we all know, we have to pay the card tax, we have to pay GST and all. So what is the income tax and everything? So tax, what is tax? Always mention examples. You don't let it like a tax is a sum of money that people pay to the government for the service of the government provides. It will not a complete answer. A complete answer when you give the example that people who own homes have to pay a property tax as well as taxes for water and other services. This is your complete answer for tax. And then you have taxes for so many, like here also taxes for education and other amenities, and then for hotel and all, for rich people. These are important for obviously these are very important for MCQ, but main question here is tax. And one questions I'm going to discuss with you, that is what tasks are performed by municipal corporation and what is its sources of income for performing those tasks. Remember the questions. Earlier we discussed the role of municipal corporations, and next it's a joint question and it's a long answer type questions. So you can get a 2+2 question for this, and the answer is what tasks are performed by the municipal corporation and what is its source of income for performing those tasks. So the source of income is the tax. So remember that. In the above, you will find that is the municipal corporation collect the money which they spend to solve all the problem through tax. Here it is. See, the municipal corporation collect this in different way. To maintain or providing or running so many services require lots of money, and the municipal correction collect this in different ways. And the different way of collecting tax is a tax. What is tax? You just mention it. They can collect in a different way. That is, people who own homes have to pay tax. For hotel we have to pay tax. For water we have to pay tax. For all the amenities and educations we have to pay the tax. You have to write it. Okay. This is the main questions of this chapter. And then move to the next page. Here you can see here recycling. Recycling here, who plays? This is another important question. This is a very short question or very short answer type questions. That is, who plays a major role in recycling household plastics and paper? See here is your answer. Like the Kawadiwala plays a major role in recycling household plastic and paper, including our notebooks. So this answer, mark this line, bracket this line, underline this line, whatever you think. So who plays a major role in recycling household plastic and paper? So the Cavariola plays a major role in recycling household plastic, paper and our notebooks. Okay, then again the question comes like next question. You can see this paragraph, you can read the garbage was lying. If you read the textbook carefully, you can understand here the earlier even the neighborhood used to have garbage lying all over, and if this the rats and flies also people's attract dogs and people get ill from the smell. At one point things become so bad, so these are the reason why actually a community protest. So what is the reason, or if you can get a different types of questions like why protest took place, there is a reason behind the protest. So the question comes that why protest took place. So here is the answer. Why this garbage remains spread everywhere. This paragraph is your answer. That is why protest took place. And next is, it is also a long answer type questions. And this, what was its outcome? What was its outcome? Let's see what was its outcome. This is the reason of the protest, that why protest took place and what was its outcome, as mentioned by Yasmin Khala in this chapter. Okay, so let's see what was its outcome. Outcome, for outcome, we have to move the next page. See here, you can see the Gangabai protest. And see here. So within 2 days, then another larger and more noisy protest sanitation service is it Gangabai Day. If it was not done in 2 days, a large group of women would protest in front of the corporations. And see, for the outcome, the next morning, you can see here is your answer. The next morning, a large group of women and ward councillor and the sanitation engineer went to the municipal corporation office. The commissioner met with this large group and giving excuses, saying that the corporation did not have enough trucks. You don't need to write these things. You have to write that engineer went to the municipal corporation office and the commissioner met with the groups, and within 2 days, and here below you can see, okay, and within 2 days they clean the area. If you read the story, you can understand the municipal corporation that within 2 days, as it was threatened by Gangabai that if you are not clean, the more protests will go in. So within 2 days, see, within 2 days, the area was clean. This is your answer. This is the outcome. That is what made, you can get a different types of questions like what made the commissioner in this incident to take immediate steps to clean the area. So here you can get the another question, what made commissioner, that is what made commissioner taking immediate actions, right? So here is your answer. It's a very short answer type questions, but here is your answer. As Gangabai threatened him that if it was not done in 2 days, a larger group of women would protest in front of the corporation. Okay, that's why within 2 days, the sanitations process was complete. So this is your answer. Again, I told you that Gangabai threatened that if it was not done in 2 days, a larger group of women would protest in front of corporations, and so did the street get clean. So here is the question, what made the commissioner of the incident mentioned in the chapter to take immediate steps to, for scare of protest, to scare of protest. Again, we will back to the back here. Actually we missed these things right here. So what do you mean by subcontract? Here you can see the subcontracting. So the process of subcontracting, or what do you mean by the subcontracting? Read this will help you. and see how they solve the problem. How they solve the problem is like sign up petitions and everything you will get below. This is not so much questions coming through this area, like petitions. They make a group and sign up petitions and complain, make a complaint. So you can take a one or two line from here to make your questions answer more beautiful. But the main question is here. Again, I told you why protest took place and what was its outcome, right? An outcome means how it is solved. What is the what happened after that? So what was his outcome, and then why the commissioner in the incident mentioned in the chapter to take the immediate step, because Gangabai threatened him for more protest. Okay, I hope all of you understand this chapter. Here is nothing so much important questions. You can read it as for MCQs and all. It's very important to read your textbook very carefully. Then come to this stage, this box. Again, this is very important section. See, as we know, the Surat is the cleanest cities of India, and here comes the questions that the role of municipal corporations. The role of municipal corporation in making Surat one of the cleanest city in India. So what is the role of municipal corporation in making Surat one of the cleanest cities in India? This is your answer. Read it and make your notes according to whatever you can write or complete answer. I hope I can help you to the all kinds of questions with these chapters. If you want to ask anything, you can write it in the comment box. I will try to solve it, or I will try to give answer to it. Okay, and if you have more questions, you can share it with me also. Thank you. Please, if you think this video is useful, like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.